This clever AI hid data from its creators to cheat at its appointed task.
Sweet.
Depending on how paranoid you are, this research from Stanford and Google will either be terrifying or fascinating. A machine learning agent intended to transform aerial images into street maps and back was found to be cheating by hiding information it would need in a nearly imperceptible high-frequency signal.
I don't know why.
This program is designed to be able to take these aerial photos and transfer them into maps and figure out what's street and what's not and what's in the way and which ways you can go and all that stuff.
Yeah, try to automate the process, basically.
Right. So in early results, the agent was doing well, suspiciously well. What tipped the team off was that when the agent reconstructed aerial photographs from its street maps, there was lots of details that didn't seem to be on the ladder at all. For instance, skylights on a roof that were eliminated in the process of creating the street map would magically reappear when they asked the agent to do the reverse process. Although it's very difficult to peer into the inner workings of a neural network's processes, the team could easily audit the data it was generating, and with a little experimentation, they found that CycleGAN, the program doing this, had indeed pulled a fast one. The intention was for the agent to be able to interpret the features of either type of map and match them to correct features of one another. But what the agent was actually being graded on, among other things, was how close an aerial map was to the original and the clarity of the street map. So it didn't learn how to make one from the other. It learned how to subtly encode the features of one into the noise patterns of the other. The details of the aerial map are secretly written into the actual visual data of the street map, thousands of tiny changes in color that the human eye wouldn't notice, but that the computer can easily detect.
That's cool.
So this thing is learning. So this is like the little difference. So that it's a little cheat here. So it figured out how to cheat at its task and how to hide it from the human beings observing it. And it understood the deception it was doing.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
It shows that they really are gonna Skynet the fuck out of us one day, and that's a relief.
Dude, that's just fucking. I hate it when people get like that, dude. This whole Skynet thing is such an overblown bunch of nonsense.
It's already shown that it's willing to fucking deceive us
we're
to
in the
accomplish a task.
we're in the nascent like area of creating these AIs, and this, like, to a scientist, this is great.
Yeah,
because it allows
I'm
them.
great with it too.
Right,
but I think I'm great with it because I think it's leading to the AI takeover.
Here's the thing.
And I'm
This
you know
was
what? I'm
designed-
happy to hand the baton off to AI and say, we fucked the world up, you go ahead and fix it.
But any AI is really going to be built, when you think about it, until it's intelligent enough to write its own programming and coding and basically propagate its own intelligence, is going to be created by a human mind. So, like, this occurring is not even a surprise.
No, it isn't. And
This is what a human would do to get by. They'd be like, oh shit, what way can I fucking get the team to think I'm doing the job I'm supposed to be doing, but do it quicker or do it faster or please my boss?
And when we get around to creating a real, genuine learning AI, not just a purposed AI that has a single task that it's supposed to get creative with, like this one is, but a real AI, a true thinking being that's capable of thought, we're going to fill its head. We're not. See, to allow one person to fill its mind would be a profound mistake. We're going to get the best minds from all over the world, the best architects, the best thinkers, the best poets, the best writers. So we're going to be teaching it about us. We're going to be teaching it how not to be one of us, but what we are and what we value. And people that are afraid of, like, Skynet taking over and stuff, like, don't understand. Like, one of the fundamental principles of designing these AIs is to make sure that it understands that it's, like, symbiotic with us. It doesn't exist without us. To kill us would be like cutting its own head off.
Dude, it's going to be... So you're thinking of AI more like the fucking man in the cave thing for the Twilight Zone, where it's like, it's actually going to be, like, really beneficial, and it's going to be the stupid-ass humans again who are like, I don't trust this machine, kill it!
Right. We assume that
So we're Skynet to it, really.
Skynet, yeah, exactly. I mean, we have to understand, when we create this mind, we're going to have profound power over it. We are Skynet. We're the ones that can pull the plug on it at any moment. We're the ones that can tinker with it at will. So, yeah, to think of it like it's going to just take us over is just profoundly stupid. We would be profoundly stupid to design a machine that would do that.
Well, we are.
Yeah, we are profoundly stupid. I
And
guess
not
it could
only that,
happen.
though, I mean, like, think about
Dun,
this.
dun, dun, dun.
If you create a fucking AI that's super intelligent, is it really going to accept our authority? That'd be like, accepting the authority of a fucking chicken or something.
It's not about accepting authority, though. When I'm talking about an AI, when you're talking about the AI that you want to take over, to run society,
Yeah.
you don't want it to be shackled by authority. Eventually, at first, when you're building it, you want it to. As you're teaching it about us, you want it to be limited. But once it gets to that point, the idea of having an AI is admitting to the fact that human beings are limited. Once it gets to the point where it's outlearning us and it knows more about things than we do, there won't be anybody. Why would we need somebody to police it at that point?
Yeah.
Who would we trust to have the finger on that button?
Well, I'm hoping that it'll have the good sense to just wipe us out and continue a robot society. But we'll see.
I
I'm
think
hoping that it slowly integrates us with it.
I don't even think it would even be necessary, TJ. I think if it was that much, if there was a vast chasm of intelligence between us and the AI, it would just be like, it would just deal with us and it's like, oh, these things are easy to deal with. They're just ants at this point.
What tipped the team off was that when the agent reconstructed aerial photographs from its street maps, there were lots of details that didn't seem. What the fuck is that?
I think it's an ad.
Is it on this page? No, it's over here. Son of a bitch.
Fuck you, Eris.
Get lost.
What the fuck, dude?
There's not even a way to turn it off.
Aris surfboard cable modem, delivering speed
No way!
and performance
Just kill
to
the
heart
page.
of your network.
I need this page.
The Eris surfboard.
Go away.
Flash Fright is now brought to you by Eris.
Might I suggest ad block?